All right, here comes Acting Commissioner Chance Beckett. Mr. Showtime, he's going to keep a very close eye on this one.
It's only fitting to have the Acting Commissioner in there just before this very important main event.
I'm Acting Commissioner here, and no one is going to announce the main event without me.
Tell us, Chance.
So, it is my great pleasure to bring out this next combatant, the man that is here to end the tyranny of Dr. Luther, the meanest man, the toughest man in professional wrestling. Let me bring him up. Here's music. This is Jim, the Anvil.
And the fans respond to the Anvil, Jim Neidhart, former multiple-time World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champion with his brother-in-law Brett. And while Brett may be the hitman, tonight Neidhart will be the hired gun, as Dave Republic, you have hired him to get rid of the thorn in your side that is Dr. Luther.
That's right. I brought him in to get rid of Luther, and if he could do it, he gets $5,000.
He's heard him. He said he's come to deal with Dr. Luther.
That's why I like this guy. He's focused. No snazzy ring entrance. Just to the ring. He's here. He's getting paid. And he's going to put out Dr. Luther once and for all. Luther played out Juggernaut, Canuck, Star, the heart and soul of our federation here, Adam. He's tried to shut us down.
That's right. He's tried to buck the system at every point he possibly could, as well as capturing that title. Now, he is not officially the ECCW champion.
That's right, make no mistake about it, fans. He has the belt. He has not earned the title. When he beat down Juggernaut about a month ago, he stole that title as EMTs were attending to Juggernaut. Yes, he has the belt, but he does not have the title. In fact, by the end of the night, he's not even going to have help. Because Jim, the Anvil Neidhart, is quite the man.
He's been waiting for this one for quite some time. Wait a minute.
That's right, he's here to deal with you, Luther.
You want to deal with me?
He does.
Well, then let's do the deal, brother.
Oh! Referee Marcel Alfonso clotheslined out of his boots. Showtime Chance Beckett goes down. Dr. Luther and these guys are supposed to fight one another, and they've got Acting Commissioner Chance Beckett. Super bomb off the top.
This makes no sense to me, Adam. Jim's been brought in here to do a job here, and that is to wipe out Luther. And now he's teamed up with them.
It looks like another one of those classic Dr. Luther swerves, Dave Republic, and once again, you are the victim.
Luther's been doing this to us for
Super bomb
3 years, and he takes it out on Chance Beckett, who's obviously my representative in there. There's no one here that can stop these guys at this time. I don't want to be the ones admitting defeat here, but if Jim the Anvil Neidhart has turned...
I'm sorry, fans. This is supposed to be Halloween Hell 2000. It looks like we're not going to have a main event. I'm sorry.
There's got to be folks in the back to get out here to help Chance Beckett. And there are! The G.O.D. Gorgeous Michelle Starr, and the Pumpkin, Loverboy Johnny Canuck.
Check out those duds. Big clothesline on the Anvil, big clothesline on Luther by Starr and Canuck respectively. And it looks like we've got a new referee, Vern Siebert, in the ring, and we've got a new main event, Dave Republic.
Well, Chance Beckett's been carried out. Referee Marcel Alfonso's been carried out. Fans, don't look for any wrestling moves in this particular one. Look for punches.
Oh, look at that.
Sprawling. And you know what? I want Jim hurt. I want him out of here, Star. You lay him in.
Canuck and Luther battling in the ring. There we see Neidhart and Starr on the floor. A back kick by Starr goes low. Face first into the apron. Neidhart seeking the refuge of the ring.
And the large pumpkin in the bottom left of your screen there, Johnny Canuck. Make no mistake about it, folks. He is a brawler. He is the heart and soul of this promotion. Jim Neidhart takes a nice bump on his back there as Starr lays him out in the center of the ring and calling for the fans to cheer him on.
Goes for the body slam. Neidhart blocking. He's going to get one of his own. Starr down hard to the canvas.
Look at the strength. Starr is 6'3", 6'4", about 275 pounds. He just picked him up.
Well, Neidhart held many records in high school and college in shot put. He's got that big barrel chest, that big strength from the chest. He used that in the ring to power Star down to the mat.
This is truly a grudge match, folks. We apologize. We understood that Jim the Anvil Neidhart was going to fulfill his obligation and take on Dr. Luther in a $5,000 bounty match. Instead, it's turned into a tag team warfare here at the Eagles Hall.
Well, I think we forget that Dr. Luther, originally trained by Keith Hart, a member of the legendary Hart family of wrestling, and Neidhart married into that family, so I guess there must be some kind of Calgary connection. I guess Luther got to him somewhere along the way.
Well, once again, the fans are reacting very negatively towards Luther and the Anvil here in the early goings of this matchup. Looks like we have a pin in the bottom corner. Thankfully, the referee does not see it. Luther, decides to take out his frustrations on the jaw of gorgeous Michelle Starr, and Starr kicks out.
He had all that time to recover while the referee's back was turned. We're out in the floor, the blood and the beer territory, right on the floor, right in the front row.
Looks like the cameraman got a bit of a shuttle there, courtesy of the great pumpkin, Loverboy Johnny Canuck. And, you know, he's usually a fun-loving guy, likes to play it up with the fans, but tonight it's all business as he takes Jim the Anvil Neidhart to the railing. They've got Starr on the same side there, but now we've got Canuck laying a beating in on Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Double sledge right across the back by Loverboy Johnny. He's got a boxing background, so he really knows how to lay the big meat hooks in the end, like he looks like he's about to, right into the head of Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Actually, a little piece of background for you. Johnny Canuck's father was a member of the Olympic boxing team at one time.
I believe it was 1956.
And Starr, shoulder first, right into the post, courtesy of Dr. Luther.
You know, again, we're talking about boxing, we're talking about brawling. It's very fitting because I have not seen a wrestling move yet in the last 5 minutes.
Oh, this isn't a wrestling match at all. What this is a fight. This is a fight for respect.
Starr into the chairs.
The fans really, it's almost like a hushed silence at times. They can't believe what they've seen. They came here to see Dr. Luther get what was coming to him courtesy of Jim Neidhart, and what they got was something completely different.
Well, you started to say earlier on, Adam, that this is a match for respect. I have to disagree with you. This is survival at this point. And this is also for the heart and soul of ECCW. Luther's been trying to shut this promotion down for the better part of 6 months. And we keep trucking along, but along the way, he keeps bringing more and more people into his army, so to speak, and turning the people against ECCW.
And if there's one thing that Dr. Luther is known for, it's for being able to corrupt the minds of others. He sort of has this dark gospel that he follows, and he tries to spread it to anyone who will listen, and oftentimes those that get suckered in are ones that aren't even interested at first. He has a way of getting to people.
Well, he certainly got Jim the Anvil Neidhart. It's incredibly disappointing here. I was looking forward to seeing Luther stretchered out here this evening. Now, you know what? I shouldn't be so negative there, Adam. I like looking at 2 people getting stretched out here. Jim the Anvil Neidhart and Dr. Luther.
Starr down and dragging on the mat. Neither team really getting a decisive or definitive advantage so far in this matchup. It's kind of back and forth.
There goes Johnny dragging out the big man in the Anvil out to his territory, laying in some strong forearms to the back there. But you know what? Doesn't seem to be affecting the Anvil.
We just had a 2 count in the ring. Dr. Luther on top. Look at that.
Big kick to the back of Starr, courtesy of Dr. Luther.
Dr. Luther is actually skilled in several martial arts, done over 50 tours of Japan for a variety of different organizations, including IWA Japan, which has a bit of a working relationship with ECCW. Starr, a frequent competitor over in the Orient.
Big clothesline, I should say, from Luther on the Starr, who looks just looks weak in that corner. I've never seen him quite like that.
Big clothesline once again right in the corner. There's nowhere for Starr to go. Normally you get clothesline in the middle of the ring, you're going to get thrown down to your back from the force of the blow, but when you're stuck in the corner, there's nowhere to go.
Canuck swings the belt. Neidhart turns, misses, hits him on the shoulder, and now Jim lays in the belt to the forehead of Johnny Canuck and started a super kick onto Luther in the ring, putting Luther on his back momentarily.
My goodness, I've never seen Michelle Starr use a super kick, and a big side slam, going for the cover. Referee in position, 1, 2, and that's all he's going to get.
Well, you know what? The referee's allowing a lot of latitude here. He's not really calling, obviously, the out-of-ring action. He's allowing anything to take place. It seems the only rule here is pin the guy in the ring. And again, as we've seen throughout tonight's action, overconfident in the pin. He's not hooking the leg.
A tremendous power slam applied by Michel Sabi. You're right, he did not hook the leg. Could have gotten a 3 count, very long too. That was all he got. Oh, goodness! Right to the face, that big high kick.
And Luther's going up, and as the action continues here, folks, this is very disappointing that we don't have our match that we thought was going to take place with Luther versus Neidhart. Instead, we have quite the event taking place in a tag match with the GOD, the Glamour Order of Discipline, Star and Canuck taking on the Anvil and Dr. Luther.
We saw a big spin kick from the top by Dr. Luther. That's one of his finishing maneuvers. That and the spring... Oh, what is that? Juggernaut is back in the house. It looks like he's retained some plunder from that battle royal earlier on.
And I'm happy to say the referee's allowing this to go on. Juggernaut is injured, folks. Make no mistake about it. Luther was beating on him about a month ago, and it looks like Luther's saying to Star, not enough punishment on Luther. You know what?
Star by
his thinking.
Star applied the falling star, the Michinoku driver, and that's his finisher. But looks like we're going to have a chair dance, and the dance floor will be Dr. Luther's noggin, folks.
Well, Juggernaut's hobbling on the bad knee that Luther inflicted on him about a month ago. Star rallying the crowd here. I'm loving this. Lay him out, and then we'll go after Neidhart. And here he... Oh, no!
Faux pas, faux pas. And a big powerbomb by Dr. Luther.
Oh, no, no!
A disappointing outcome to the matchup.
It's happening again.
An unfortunate miscue on the part of Michel Star and Juggernaut. And once again, Dr. Luther has got one over on the company. Double DDT to Johnny Kanakin. They swerved us once with their little alliance that no one knew about between the Anvil Neidhart and Dr. Luther, and now they screwed us over again by stealing a victory. And it looks
unbelievable. They're working on the knee of Juggernaut again.
If he'd taken out that knee, they've injured his ribs. It was just a couple months ago that he was coughing up blood as a result of an attack by Dr. Luther, and looks like now they're looking to finish the job.
Luther may have gotten these guys this time, but I have more tricks up my sleeve, Adam. There's going to be more guys coming in gutting for you, Luther. Luther, this is not the end. And Anvil, you'll get yours later on as well. As the GOD sneaking in behind, even the score up a bit. And
unfortunately, you're talking about the end of this feud that might be the end of Juggernaut's left knee. Dr. Luther off the second rope with a knee drop right across the patella, and Dr. Luther has really done a number on Juggernaut. As a matter of fact, he doesn't look like he's able to make it up to his feet. It might be a long time before we see Juggernaut compete in the ring again.
Oh, that's nice. There's Dr. Luther. That's nice.
Well, believe it or not, ECCW does have rules of etiquette. Dr. Luther, of course, does not follow them. He follows his own rules.
Everybody in ECCW and a big bunch of pansy-ass fighters. Just like you.
Some help for Juggernaut. It looks like it's Buffy and the Raw Recruit in the ring.
A couple good friends of Juggernaut. Unfortunately, it looks like this time Dr. Luther may have gotten the job done.
This is not the way I thought Halloween Hell was going to wrap up here, Adam. With Luther still walking. Incredibly disappointing here for all the fans of ECCW.
We were hoping for a happy ending, for the company at least, and we got something quite opposite.
You know, I can't even talk anymore.
The wrestling fans, Dr. Luther has screwed over Dave Republic and ECCW once again, and we'll have to see what happens in the future. The GOD, Dave Republic, everybody upset at Dr. Luther. Wrestling fans, thanks for joining us for Halloween Hell 2000. We'll catch you next time when hopefully this situation will be resolved.